Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So for today's video, guys, as you guys saw from the title and thumbnail of this video, this is another type of video I've never done before on this channel. Now, I bought a few baby fish yesterday, and I guess one of them was still pregnant, and overnight, the fish actually released a lot more babies. So now I have a bunch of little specks of fish swimming around in my baby crate. As you guys can see right there, that's the baby crate. And there's a ton of baby fish in there. So I was just thinking, that area is kind of small for them. And I have things I can use to make them like their own temporary house until they get big enough to go into my tank. So I was just thinking about it, and I was like, I should make them their own house with gravel rocks, decorations, things for them to go in and out of. So I was just like, I should do that. So that's going to be today's video. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you do, subscribe. It's completely free to subscribe. It costs no money, zero. So just subscribe. Be prepared for all the future videos to come. And while you're down there, give this video a like. Let's try to get 10 likes on this video. I know you guys can do that. You're all very strong. And I'll get back to you guys when I get started. So see you guys then. Alright guys, as you guys can see right here, this is what I'm thinking for them as their house. As you guys can see, it's just a little container, and I put it at the most clearest side right here, just so you can look in. I was trying to make it eye level, but it's kind of hard to find things to lift it up. So I just ended up using my slinky box as a way to make it higher. But really, if you want to look at them, you can just look at them through this way. Or of course, you can always look at them through that way too. And I might find some more things to lift it up. But yeah, this is what I'm thinking. And of course, there's going to be a lot more decorations and stuff. And of course, there's going to be gravel. But yeah, and then if you come over here, here are the baby fish, as you guys can see. Unfortunately, 2 of them didn't make it. As you guys can see, there's one right there and one right there that didn't make it. But you see like all the little specks of fish? It's really, really cool. I believe the one that is releasing them is this one right here. That one. Gonna get them out of here just so I can get this container out of here. This crate has already almost fallen over twice. And last time I had a baby fish, it fell over, which made it fall in, which was actually this zebra right here. I raised this zebra up, and one day I woke up and the container was knocked over and the fish fell out, and I hoped that he didn't get eaten, but he actually grew up to be a nice and healthy fish, which I want the same for these fish. So that is why I'm making them their own house. So I'll get back to you guys when I get the gravel. Alright guys, I've been thinking about it, and I ended up not wanting to do gravel just because I really don't feel like there's a need to do gravel, because there's really like nowhere for gravel to go. And plus, I have no leftover gravel from any of my fish tanks. And outside I would get rocks, but it's raining. So I'm just gonna scratch the gravel, but I am gonna end up putting decorations in there so they have things to go into, and it'll be a nice tank. Just stick around to the end of this video. I know it's a little shaky already, but don't worry, it'll get better. And by the end of this video, we will have a nice new baby home for all the baby fish to grow up in. I'm so excited to do this. I've low-key been doing this for a while. I love raising baby fish. It's one of my favorite things to do in the fish hobby. So, and I have just been working on this video for a while before I started filming. So that's why I'm a little hot. I'm sorry, but yeah, let me just get to adding some more decorations and putting them in, and then filling the water up, and then transferring the babies into their home. So let's get started. Alright guys, as you guys can see, this is where I store all the leftover decorations that I don't use for my fish tank. And let's just go find a little bit of decorations to put into their house. So I think I'm gonna actually end up using this orange plant right here. This orange plant looks really cool. So I'm gonna use that. the Christmas decorations. What's in here? Alright. I'm not gonna use this pot because it's very old and dirty. Yeah, I'm not gonna end up using any of the decorations in here. I'm really not gonna use a lot of decorations. If anything, I'll just use more, I'll use more plants than decorations, but I do wanna have something for them to go into. I already have that plant right there. Okay, I have 2 plants already and something for them to go into. And I wanna get one more thing. Should I get this pink fish right here? You think the babies will like this pink fish? I think they will. All right. So let's put these into the tank. All right, guys. So I just rinsed off the plant and the little pink fish. But when I came back, I saw this dolphin right here. And my grandma actually got me this dolphin. And I know it's usually not a fish decoration. I've been putting it with my shark that I got on our cruise. But honestly, I feel like it matches the colors of the aquarium very well. So I'm actually gonna end up putting this dolphin into the baby tank as well. So I think that'll look really cool. So I'm gonna do that idea. So let's get to decorating the fish tank. All right, guys, as you guys can see, I already have this inside of the fish tank, this decoration right here. The fish can swim through this area right here, and they can actually go up on the top. So put that in, and then I have another red plant right here. And pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna decorate it like a circle. So I'm gonna put that in the middle. And then I'll just put these 2 plants right here. And then this. And then I'll put this dolphin right here. That looks so cool. Let me give you guys a better shot. All right, guys. So this is what it's looking like so far. The baby tank. I think it looks really awesome. Looks really, really cool. The colors match perfectly. And I honestly just love how it looks so much. Let me just fix this, make it a little bit more center. All right. The babies are going to love this. And they have decorations to go into and hide and go through in general. Then, you know, they have plants in the back. And then they have this nice dolphin decoration right here. So now, let me just go fill it up with water. And then let's just put the babies in. So I just got done filling up the water, filling up the tank. I unfortunately couldn't film that part because I had nobody to hold the camera. And I was trying to put it up, but it kept falling. So I just did it myself, but here's the aftermath of what it looks like. And it looks really, really cool. I really, really like it a lot. And now I think it's time to just put the babies inside of the tank. So let's get to it. Okay, guys, I just ended up getting the babies out of the tank. It was a hard process. I just want to let you guys know, if y'all want to film YouTube and y'all want to make these type of videos, please make sure you have somebody help me. I am all alone for this, so this is why it's hard. But I ended up getting the babies out. I realized that if I were to take this out, all the water would come out, and that would not be good. So I actually used what I filled the tank up with to scoop under it, and so the water does not drip out. So now what I'm gonna do is, well, no, I actually can't do that because I feel like, well, no, I actually think I might. So I'm gonna like basically just get the babies out of their crate, and then I'm going to just pour that into there. So yeah, let's get to it. All right, guys, let's get to dumping out the babies. Come on, guys. Alright, guys, as you guys can see, all the babies are in here. And the water's a little bit high, as well as the water inside of here. So I am going to have to scoop some of it out so it doesn't overflow. So I'm going to do that right now. And that is going to do it for today's video. Now, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe. It's completely free to subscribe. It costs no money, zero. So just subscribe. Be prepared for all the future videos to come. And while you're down there, give this video a like. Let's try to get 10 likes on this video. I know you guys can do that. Y'all are very strong. And I know you guys might be wondering, don't they need bubbles to survive? Well, I actually did some research, and it turns out that baby fish do not need air bubblers to survive, like the bubbles inside of my tank right there. Baby fish do not need that. They can actually get their oxygen from the water itself. There's what Google said. Now I know Google is not always correct, but I did that with my baby zebra for the longest time and he survived. So I have a good feeling that these babies are going to thrive inside of their new home. And I hope they like it. You know, like the baby fish, I worked hard on it. It was a hard video to make. I'm very hot. I'm gonna definitely take a break after this video, but it turns out that they love their home. I really hope they love it. They're a little bit shy and skittish right now, but once they get comfortable, they will be all good. So again, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe, and it's been your boy Nick. Peace out.